What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so shout out to Shai Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder. In my opinion, in my eyes, the MVP of the league. He dropped 51 points tonight against the Houston Rockets in a 137 to 129 victory. I think that's the score, 127, or was it 127, 128? Might have been 137, 128, something like that. But anyway, Shai dropped 51 points to go along with 5 rebounds and 7 assists. He was 18 of 30 from the floor, 5 of 9 from three-point range, and a perfect 10 of 10 from the free throw strike. For this season, Shai is averaging a league-leading 32.6 points per game. He's averaging around 5 rebounds and around 6 assists a night, averaging just a little bit under 2 steals a night and a block per game. He's shooting over 52% from the floor, 37% from three-point range, and about 89% from the line. And this was also his fourth 50-point performance this season. And all four of his career 50-point games have come this season. This fourth 50-point game ties him with Kevin Durant for the second most 50-point performances in Thunder/Sonics history, trailing only Russell Westbrook, who has 5 such performances. So the way Shai's going, he might tie Russ before the season is over with. Maybe even surpass, who knows. First of all, this comes against a quality team. The Rockets have the third-ranked defense in the NBA. I think the Rockets are top 3 in the Western Conference as far as record is concerned. Top 3 or 4. I think they're top 3. So this was a quality victory. Okay? This was a quality victory for the Houston Rockets. And, this was a quality win for the Thunder and a quality performance by Shai Alexander, who, like I said before, I think he's the MVP of the league. Now, you got other people out there. You got other people being thrown out there. I'll just say this. Unlike some people that's being thrown out there now, Shai has not played with another all-star or superstar player as his teammate. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, people like to change the argument when it comes to who they like. I've seen the argument go against some guys in the past. Hey, if you got a superstar teammate, you can't really be an MVP candidate. Now, all of a sudden, that doesn't matter. See what I'm saying? See how that is bull? It's just really about making an argument that goes against somebody who you don't like, or you make an argument to articulate an argument that goes for somebody that you do like. And look, this comes at a time when we really start wanting to pay attention to the MVP race. And you look at who, not only who you're beating, but how you're beating them, and who's the guy that's dictating how these games go. Because it looked like, to me, especially tonight's game, the Thunder were going through the motions. I think this was the second of back-to-backs. It's a game that they easily could have lost, could have made some excuse, but Shai put this team on his back. It's like, nope, we're not going to play that one. We're not going to play this. We're not going to play this game. You know what I'm saying? So Shai put this team on his back and had a great performance, a dominant performance, an MVP caliber performance. Now, I want to also make a point how I noticed that nobody's talking about this performance. And it bothers me because I see a lot of hate out there against Shai for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? I understand some people may not like certain aspects of his attire or what they think he might be on. But at the end of the day, we're not supposed to be judging these players by stuff they do off the court like that unless they doing some criminal activity or some stupid ish. At the end of the day, Shai's balling, man. And that's all that really should matter. And I also don't like the fact that I see other guys who have been losing games recently, perennial MVP candidates losing games and having poor performances and mediocre performances against marquee teams. And somehow it never matters when they have those performances, but when other guys have those type of performances, it hurts them. Like I said, the fourth estate, aka the media, they don't play fair. They have their favorites. They don't even pretend to be objective anymore. They don't even do that. Yes, we all have our biases, but at least I don't try to be, secretive about it. When I don't like some player, I tell you straight up. Even though it's really just one guy at this point, but getting away from that, Shai to me is the MVP, man. Okay. The Thunder have had the breakaway year along with the Cleveland Cavaliers. You could argue Donovan Mitchell. I think he's in the conversation, but Donovan's not having the type of season that Shai's have. So unless the Thunder and Shai have a monumental collapse, I think the MVP of this season is Shai. I'm sorry. Right now, I have to give it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, interestingly enough, if he does win the MVP, being that he's from old Canada, it would extend the streak of MVPs going to players outside the United States. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. And people calling him a free throw merchant and all that type stuff. That's stupid, man. You look at the history of the NBA, players who win scoring titles usually shoot more free throws than everybody else, man. Or at least they're amongst the leaders. You know what I'm saying? You look at the history of the great scorers. Shaq would, regularly lead the league in free throw attempts. Allen Iverson, Kobe, Jordan, uh, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, obviously. Um, Moses Malone, if I ever said him, Karl Malone. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that is. If they didn't lead the league, they were damn near amongst the leaders. Dominique Wilkins, Tracy McGrady. I'm talking about the absolute scoring peaks. They would lead the league in scoring or be amongst the leaders. That's just normal. People just trying to find stupid little things to tag on a player to try to negate what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't negate Shai with too much. And you'll sound stupid if you say, "Oh, I like his game," so you try to find some dumbness. Oh, he's getting all these calls. Come on, man. What are we doing here? But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.